Anew, in a new or different, typically more positive way. So what's the point of this series? What's the point of the big changes I've made? Why did I cut my hair? Why am I on this weight loss journey? Why did I decide to drive 1,500 miles to a place that I don't know? To live with people I don't really know? To work with people I don't really know? I think I'm at the age that most people either get stagnant in the things that they're accustomed to, working 9 to 5, looking forward to the weekend, doing things they don't really enjoy but do it just for the money. And of course there's nothing wrong with that. Some people really enjoy the things they do working 9 to 5. I know my mom loves her job. She works at a grocery store. She's a manager and she keeps moving up and up in her role, and every single year she seems to do better and better. So I know that's her goal, is to continue on that path, and she found it later in life. But I believe in this day and age, a lot of people my age, they get stuck. Over the last couple of years, I've been kind of aloof. I've been stuck in this phase where I felt like I just had to do what everyone else was doing, if that makes sense. And I've never been someone to do what everyone else does. So the beginning of 2020, I was recovering from my surgery on my shoulder that I had, and I was offered a position at a company. I won't say their name, but I would have been making about, to start out, $65K a year doing lab work in my field that I went to college for. And just like that, the pandemic. So unfortunately they could not hire me due to shortages in money and resources, and just for safety they couldn't bring on a new hire at the time. So I was stuck. I had no job, just got out of college, I have debt. The debt now hits. I have to do something. Just had surgery, and the job that I just left was very physical, so I could not do that job at the time. So I went on to unemployment. I didn't tell any of my friends I was on unemployment. Only people that knew were my parents, really. I don't think I told my siblings. I don't remember if I did, but eventually, luckily, moved back to the apartment I was staying with my friend. And the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life was tell him that I wasn't gonna be able to pay the rent for the remainder of our lease. I want to say it was March when I moved back, and our lease ended in May. So for about 3 months, I didn't have the money to pay the lease. I felt terrible. One thing I forgot to mention, when that other job fell through, since I was still on a lease with my friend, I had to find something to help pay the bills plus my loans and all that. So I never wanted a job like this. It was basically like a customer service position where you answer phone calls constantly throughout the day, like hundreds of phone calls every single day. I don't remember what the company was. I don't remember what we were even managing, but because I was there for such a little amount of time, this was probably the worst I felt. Was since I felt like I needed a job, I was like, fine, I'll do it, I'll take it. Let's just do it to get these bills paid. So I went to the job, and I didn't know exactly what I was signing up for at first. The way they had the contract written, I didn't even know it was a customer service position. I thought it was a data management position because that's what it said. It said data analysis. I thought I would just be managing the behind the scenes stuff of the company, managing their data, stuff like that, because I have experience in that position. So I was like, okay. They said there's a potential that I might answer phone calls from time to time in the interview, but it's mostly gonna be data management. I was like, cool, I can do that. So I get the job. They're showing me around the building what I have to do, and then they start saying like, yeah, so you're gonna be answering phone calls. You'll take the data that the people give you, enter it into the system, and you'll be doing that all throughout the day. You have to get this many entries. If you don't get this many entries, we'll talk to you, be like, why didn't you get this many entries? So I'm very introverted. I don't like talking to people like that. So doing this job to start, I was like, dang, I gotta answer like the phone like 5 times a day. I don't know if I could do that. But then I found out I had to answer the phone like hundreds of times, maybe like not thousands, but like I had to answer the phone hundreds of times in the day. I was like, there's no chance, but I need the money, let's do it. So I think my first day was a Tuesday. I worked the remainder of that week, those 4 days. Worst 4 days working anything. I've worked tobacco fields. I've worked as a busboy at a country club cleaning dishes, and that job was actually super fun. But so I've worked on solar panels on rooftops 30, 40, 50 feet up in the air, with nothing but a harness on and strapped to the roof. Like, I've done some jobs that are very stressful in their own aspect and like labor intensive or whatever, but this job mentally, like, I felt like I can't do this. So I remember, I worked that rest of that week. The next following week, I went in back on Monday. I was like, I gotta stick through, I guess. I remember getting to work, and I've had this before at other jobs. Like, I remember when I was doing groceries, I used to work at the grocery store my mom worked at. I was in that same chain of grocery stores, and I've had this feeling before where I was like, I don't want to go to work today. And it's not like a normal, oh, I'm tired, you know, whatever, I don't want to go to work today. It was like, I just felt like sick to my stomach. I did not want to go to work. I remember crying a bunch of times, like all that stuff. So I still went in. I'm there maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I'm looking around. There's like 50 other people in the same room as me, all answering phone calls, doing their own thing. I just got up and walked out. I didn't even tell my parents I ever even had that job. But anyway, so I just got up and left that Monday, and I sent an email to the HR lady that night. Sorry, if family emergency came up, I'm not gonna be able to work at this job anymore. Sorry for wasting your time, you know, hope someone else could fill a position. And you know, of course she was nice about it, so that's good. But yeah, that was probably the lowest I ever felt in my life. Was just got off surgery, just lost, not dream job, like just lost a really good job that I probably would have enjoyed, great pay, something in my field that I went to school for. And then next thing I know, I'm working a job I never wanted to do in my life, super stressful, and I just left. I just walked out, and then that led to me editing on my own channel and really taking it more seriously. I want to say it was March when I moved back, and our lease ended in May. So for about 3 months, I didn't have the money to pay the lease. I felt terrible. That was the hardest thing I had to do, was tell him. But shout out to Matt. He's a real friend. I still got to pay him back. I still got to pay him back one day, but anyway, I always continue to do the thing I love the most, which is make YouTube videos. So I was streaming on Twitch. I think the streams are still up on Twitch. I was making YouTube videos. I tested myself 1 month, I remember. I think it might have been February or March. I can't remember exactly when. I posted every single day. I posted a video edited by me, filmed by me, of course, with my friends, gaming, whatever. And I wanted to test myself to see, is this something I actually could do? Could I see myself doing this long term, permanently? Or do I even have the drive to post every single day when no one is watching these videos? And I don't mean no one, of course. I always have had my friends and family, the close people like that, watch my videos, stuff like that, you know, a few other subscribers. That's only about 20 to 30 views, maybe. At the time, probably not. I was probably getting 15 to 20 views, but I was like, I can do this. I can post every single day. If I can do this, that means I can maybe pursue this further. So after that month, I slowed down a little bit, didn't want to burn myself out. And I was like, okay, this is something I could do. So I continued throughout the year just to stream, post videos. I wasn't working, but you know, shout out to my family and Matt and everyone that supported me when I wasn't working, wasn't making money. I continued to do the thing I liked on the side. I've been doing it since 2013. I've been making YouTube videos. Always have done it during college, during school, during whatever, other jobs, work. I've always tried to make videos. I've always had at least a few videos per year. Luckily, shot in the dark December of 2020. The year's over. I pretty much posted. That was my best year, I think, posting at the time. And December hits, and I'm still without a consistent job. I saw House. I saw that they were making videos again together, and I saw their edits. Sorry, Trey. You know, nothing against you, but I could see that. I actually think that Dre was editing at the time, and then Trey kind of took over. But I could see that. No one wanted to edit how they wanted to edit. They just were trying to get the videos out. I could see it. I've reached out not just to the House people before, but I've reached out to other people, and I've actually edited during 2020 for other channels. Came On channel, edited for him. A channel called Nurse Aria, edited for them. Stefania, you know, the girl from Philly that does the basketball videos, stuff like that, I edited for her for a little while. So yeah, I actually was finding some success. I edited for Came On channel, Nurse Ari, and actually edited for someone that was on the show Riverdale, an actual actor. He was getting some buzz going and everything, and that was huge for me. I felt like a superstar. I was editing for someone that's actually well known in the show Riverdale. Anyway, so in December, I felt like I was getting pretty good at editing. That was the first year I really took editing seriously. I saw that the Kick Genius guys, aka House guys, were starting a new channel and starting to get the buzz going. And you know, nothing against anyone, like I said, but I saw that they could use better edits, and I felt like I could provide that, and I was still looking for work. So I DM'd Dre, because in one of the videos he said that he wanted to start his channel back up, the Scoobert channel. I was like, I didn't even ask for the House channel, because I was like, oh, there's no way they're gonna want to use me for that. Dre just said in the video he didn't have time for his own channel. So I was like, I'll DM him, see what happens. I think I DM'd all 3 of them, but I DM'd Dre and I was like, hey, if you're looking to start your channel back up, I can even put the DM up, I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but I was like, hey, if you want to start your channel back up and you need an editor, hit me up. And he just said, I'll keep in touch. He was like, he DM'd me later and he asked if I could send him funny clips, kind of like the Rate the Internet that we're doing now. But back then he was like, can you be the one to get the clips and send them to me? That's where we're gonna start. So, you know, I wasn't editing or anything for him. I was just sending him clips. So I was sending him clips every single day, trying to find as many clips as I could. And eventually he was like, hey, I'm actually not probably gonna start my channel back just quite yet, but I see that you're really consistent and you're willing to work hard even though you're not getting anything right now. Like, I wasn't getting paid for it. He wasn't messaging me say, hey, you got videos for me today. I was just doing it. I was like, hey, I got nothing else to do. I'm gonna edit on my own channel. I'm gonna send these clips out. Hey, maybe something will work for me, right? So he's like, I'm gonna hit you up later, just, you know, stay ready. So a few days later he messages me and he says, we're looking to hire an editor, not for my channel but for House. So January 3rd, I remember specifically January 3rd, going to a Discord call with Dre. I'm talking to him first, you know, just saying like how long I've been editing, what do I use to edit, why do I want to edit, stuff like that. And I was just telling him, you know, being honest, I like to edit, I like making videos. I see you guys could use an editor. I think I can make your videos a lot better. So then he brings Trey into the call, same thing. We're just talking about me, the plan, how many videos we're gonna do. And eventually they're like, all right, so could you start tomorrow? And I was like, sure, I can start right away. So they sent me the video. This is the video right here. I don't want to do ankle breakers.
I'm chilling right now. You chilling?
Chilling right now, bitch!
So real quick before we get started, I have not touched an NBA video. So if the house is in there, stop fucking commenting on it and saying Drake did this one. Yeah, you still suck though. I still suck.
So as you guys can see in the video, that house intro that you guys are very used to, I remember that night, January 3rd, right after the Discord call, I was laying in bed, super excited. I was like, I have to do something to really show how serious I am about this and to really make a pop, kind of to like, not trick people, but tell people that like, you know, I'm here, like there's gonna be a difference. So I literally, it's like 2 a.m. I remember I was in bed, I was trying to go to sleep, super anxious, nervous, and I was like, no, I gotta do it now. So I got up 2 a.m. My desk was in my room at the time, living at home with my parents. So hopped on my computer and got to work, started finding all these clips. And I would say that intro took me probably, I know it's not that great, it's really not, but it took me probably like 3 hours to do, so it was like 5 a.m. But yeah, anyway, so I just got up, made the intro, really tried to make a pop, and yeah, that's what you got. So this was very nerve-wracking. You know, people I've grown up watching my whole life, not whole life, but people I've grown up watching since I was probably about 2014. So I was pretty much in my first year of college, so I was probably like 18, 19 at the time. I've been watching them since then. I'm 26 now. Edited the video. I think I put some really good edits in there. That's when Jalen was there. I remember I think it was a best dunks of 2020 video or best ankle breakers. I can't remember. I remember I did 2 because that's when they were doing 2-a-days. Yeah, that's how it all started. And you know, fast forward months later, I'm linking up with them, doing the things I love, editing videos, making videos, stuff like that. But even though I was doing the things I love in a work standpoint, I felt like, and my mental was getting better because I'm gonna be honest, I was very defeated in 2020 for many reasons. I did not feel good. You know, I powered through because I felt like no matter what, I'm a very optimistic person. I felt like this is happening for a reason. There's a reason that I'm going through this struggle, and I'm gonna get through it, and there's gonna be some good at the end of this for sure. I knew it right away. As soon as 2020, when that job got canceled, you know, that nice lab job, good money, starting out, 65K, all that. When that got canceled, there's a reason that this is happening. I'm gonna find the best of the situation. So yeah, everything worked out. So job wise, I'm doing the things I love. You know, I wish I was making a little bit more money, you know what I'm saying? But we're actually doing a lot right now to work on that. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, everything we're doing on all the channels, on House, Kick Genius, my channel, Jeremy's channel, whatever Trey's doing for his clothesline, all that stuff, Scoobert, like just everyone that is a part of house that you guys see, make sure you're just liking the videos constantly, of course, commenting, showing love, all that stuff. It really does help. You guys do not know how much it helps everything grow, because when we grow, that means we can make more money so that we can do more of the things we enjoy, more of the stuff you guys enjoy to watch. So yeah, and this is just one of the things, this journey that I'm going on. Job wise, mentally, I'm very strong now. The only thing that's weak right now is this body. I feel like I have a new mind, a new perspective on just life, everything. But this body trash. This body weak. I'm trying to strengthen the physical now. Again, I remember in the past I had a very strong body. When I said at the very beginning, I feel like this is a turning point in a lot of people's life at this age nowadays, 26 to 30 years old. This is when I feel like a lot of people kind of decide where the rest of their life is going to go. So for me, I want to be healthy. I want to have kids eventually. And when I do have kids, I don't want to be that dad, that grandpa, that uncle that just sits on the porch, drink. I don't even drink anyway, but just sitting down, drinking soda. Hey kids, yeah, I'd play with you, but nah, I can't. My knees hurt. I'm 300. Nah, I'm cool on that. I don't want to do that. I want to have kids. I want to, a wife. I want to look good for as long as I can, stay healthy as long as I can, all that stuff. So the goal of this weight loss journey is just to get back in good shape and maintain it. I got too complacent and lazy and just all that. So yeah, man, we're here. So if you guys are excited for the weight loss journey, leave a like on this video. Anything you guys want to do, trust me, you just gotta, even if you have a 9-to-5 job like I did, like a lot of people do, don't feel like you're stuck in that 9-to-5, because you're really not. All you have to do is do the 9-to-5, but use the 9-to-5 money to fuel that side hustle that you really want to do. So I was working 9-to-5, of course, but every year, little by little, I was buying a new monitor, a graphics card, a CPU, a motherboard, a keyboard, a mouse pad. Like slow, I wasn't buying it all at once. There's no way on a 9-to-5 job making $8.25 an hour, whatever I was, but slowly but surely I just kept building my arsenal of stuff I could use to edit and film and audio and all that stuff. And it got to the point I was like, okay, I have a good ground base, I got everything I need, so I can work my 9-to-5, continue to do my side hustle. Eventually, like everyone, I don't know if you guys have probably heard this before, make your side hustle your main hustle. My side hustle is my real passion, making videos, editing videos, all that stuff. So now that's my main job, and I can fully focus on it now, which is good. And it's stuff I enjoy to do, so I don't mind working a little extra hard, a little longer, for less pay, whatever, because it's something I enjoy. I'm not making $65,000 a year right now. I'm not. But eventually I feel like I can get to that point and it'll be doing something I love to do. That way it won't be stressful and I won't feel stuck like a lot of people feel stuck in their job. They're like, I gotta work, I gotta just do this 9-to-5, and it's too late for me now. I'm stuck. I'm 35, and it's too late for me to start the side hustle, which it still isn't. You can start your side hustle whenever, really, but a lot of people, once you're in that mental state of 15 plus years doing that job, it's really hard to switch. So this is when you make that switch, while you're still young. So yeah, man, that's the journey, that's the goal. Continue pushing, but get this body back in shape. Right now I'm sitting at, I went to the gym yesterday. I went to the gym and I weighed in at about, I think it was 205.6. So I've lost 3 pounds in the first 6 days since my 2-month, weight loss challenge. So not bad. 3 pounds in 6 days, that's pretty good. Yeah, my goal is to get down to about 180. My mental state is really strong now. So thankful. But all this wouldn't be possible for, support, without support from family members, friends, of course. Huge shout out to Matt. I'm still gonna pay him back one day. I have to, somehow, some way. All my other friends that always supported my videos, never said like, Miles, what are you doing? Why are you making these videos? These are stupid, like, give it up. They always are like, hey, you should film this, your videos are really good today. They still do. They still will text me or whatever and be like, your videos are good. So they're still supporting, Zach, Kevin, Matt, Trent. Shout out to all of you guys. Of course, my mom, my dad, Marshall, Maya, my siblings, my cousins. They've been liking and sharing my videos since they were little, and Now they're getting big. You know, my Nana, my grandmother, shout out to her. Huge, the biggest shout out of all the house guys, the biggest shout out to Dre for giving me the opportunity to come down here. Or not even to come down here at first, was shout out to Dre for giving me the opportunity to edit for them to start out. We're here now we're living down in Arkansas. I got my own spot. I'm here. Yeah, so we're making big moves and just support the movement. Because when I'm popping, you know, I'm gonna forget about you scrubs. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, let's go on this journey together, lose this weight. So this Anew series is not so much mental, because I feel like my mental is very good, but it's more so continuing that mental strength and guidance for people that may need it and to get physically right. That's the goal. Dre is also on the weight loss journey with me. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, share with someone that may need it, that you feel like this may help them, whatever. Let's get this body right. Your boy tired of this, okay? I need to dunk again. I need to show Trey I can dunk. He doesn't believe I can dunk. I can dunk. Well, I can't dunk right now, but
Okay.